Hi, Mimi. Hi, Reaper. Ow, that was loud. Ow, the Latinas got to my ears. Ah. Don't spawn Shadow the Hedgehog from Latina, Cyano. He will come. Oh, imagine if he comes. The Latinas. Oh. I'm dropping by to say hi. I'm currently at work. Yeah. No worries. Good luck with work. Alright, let me go catch up with chat for a bit. Now if I have stuff set it up. Get your dailies. Yes, Reaper. Get your dailies. Good. Yes, a good mod right there. Hi, Blue. How you doing? Hi, Lalum. How's your day been? Has it been well? Late. Look at you, late. Hi. Hi, indeed. Hey. I'm pulling a foot. Hi, Mimi. Hopefully work goes well. If you need to go continue with work, go for it. Make sure to ask them about Latinas. The Latinas, it goes. Today I'm pulling another full day at work. We have a lovely day. Have fun, Cyano. Alright. I shall. I've been looking forward to this game, right? It looks cool. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna look forward to it. Hey, it's a game that was recommended to me for quite a while. So I'm interested to see how it goes. I'm very interested to see how it goes. Whoop, I'm just dropping by. I pop in and out. No worries. Enjoy the rest. We are here to enjoy this game. I don't know anything about this. And I hope this isn't copyrighted, because if it's copyrighted, I'm about to smite someone. Also, Simon, I'm gonna flex something. Ooh. How do you prefer your latte? You mean Latinas, you know? Ooh, I'm interested to see how this goes because I actually stopped it, and I'm gonna check the stuff brightness up a little bit more. I don't know anything about this game, but I know it's about it's about a game that's kind of like we go to somewhere, our old house and such, and we're looking through some stuff. Today I ate a whole singular kiwi by myself. Are you proud of me, Mom? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Mimi. You're finally eating something. Eat more. Come on, eat more. You can do it. I like my my late. Like my Latinas. You mean you like your late? Just like how you like your Latinas? That's crazy, Lock. That is absolutely crazy. Then typo. You like your latte. You like your latte. Nah, you like your late now. You like your late just like how you like your Latinos. Exactly. Alright, right. Before I say anything, I forgot to announce this as well, because this is something I should have announced. Yeah, for those who do see the announcement, yes, this is something I forgot to announce. Let me go like sidetrack a little bit. So yeah, you may ask, Cyano. I remember seeing something in the announcement. I'm surprised you haven't talked about it. Right, in the upcoming week, right, we'll be having our Twitch anniversary. Yes, this is when I started Twitch. Surprise? Man, it's been 2 years. 2 years. You've been sitting here with me for 2 years. That is crazy. That is very crazy. 2 years, it's actually pretty long, now that I think about it. Well, So let's do a little bit different. Like unlike last year, right? Since last year was alright. Handcam was fun, but oh well. So yeah, we'll be doing a little bit more of like more like a radio show. So I've got this idea in the middle of a dream. I was like, oh, looking for something. Oh, in my dream, and I was like, oh wait, what if I do something like this? So I was like, might as well. So I have a submission box for those who've seen. If you scroll down into the About Me, you can access the box. For those who are on YouTube, in post, you should be able to access the box. Same with people on Discord. You'll be able to access the box, the inbox, so you can give me submissions. I'll read them out loud on stream. However, make sure that it's within TOS, and if you want to leave your name in there, that's also fine as well. So yeah, there's that, and then you have our little quiz show. We'll know what it is. You'll get there eventually. However, the prizes though, you might need it. You might need it, especially for the upcoming times. We have a lot to plan, a lot of stuff to show, a lot of stuff to just enjoy. So yeah, stick by. We have cool stuff. And also for those who are in the Discord, I'll get this out of the way. If you are in the Discord and if you are if you are currently subbed to the channel, if you can you like if you're in the Discord, can you like react to the post in the announcement so I can see whether it's something I'm currently working on, some stuff that is going to be out in a major update. So yeah, but that's a little overhaul stuff. That's behind the scenes. Cyano showing behind the scenes. I can't believe this. How dare you? I was get your fish. Exactly, get your fish. But yeah, let's go back to the game. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. So Hasugashi, I know, so Hasugashi. Can't believe you would do something like that, Cyano. Whoa. So yeah, that's basically what's just an announcement. And well, I'm gonna see whether I can figure out the discount stuff so I can put the discount on, I put the discount on the on the day. Though I don't know how well it works since I'm not really familiar with Twitch stuff. Well, I just saw what? Wait, what? Latinos, you mean? I hope I have time for the stream. I'll try to be there. It's alright. If you have time, if you don't, you can always look back at it. However, the quiz, that is something that's fun. I have no clue how it's gonna go, and I have no clue whether it would be something, Let me go look for these stuff. It's alright. It's good enough. If I lag, I lag. I would be fine. Can I turn off motion blur if there is? I don't know anything about this, but yeah. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. This is a game that's about a person, and they're it's about us, Edith. We're exploring the colossal Finch house, so looking for stories as we look through the family history and figure out why are we the only one alive? Why is Edith the only one alive? And this is the family tree. Oh, what happened here? These two continue on with this. That is a big tree. So, well, let's go look for family history. Oh, look how cool this looks. Oh, I am kind of hard with this. Hi, Jen.
Look at you being late to a stream. Look at you being late to a stream.
It's alright. Sometimes you're late now, and sometimes you're early. And right now, the late is early. We are, early enough. It's early enough. How's your day been? Has it been well? Is this your first playthrough? Yes. I have no clue what this game's about. And I assume I have to go for multiple playthroughs. Yeah. No spoilers. I don't know anything about this game. And yeah. But if you have something that you think is in there, it's probably about Edith Finch. It's probably about the Finches. Yes, can I look through things?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
and I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Oh. So this is a flashback. She looks exactly like me. How do you know my look?
Until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Well, inside of half the rooms. Why? This is one of my favorite experiences. Have some tissue ready. Alright, I have my tissue always ready. Auriax Land Island. Cusette. Oh.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago. Marked
7
urgent.
years ago.
Open immediately.
Oh. Is it? Is that one of your favorite experiences?
I hadn't been back
How long
since
ago
my
did you
brother
play it?
Lewis's funeral.
Since my brother Lewis's funeral. Oh, 2010. Damn. 2023? 2003? Wait, what happened? Why did Dawn outlive Newton? Hi, I'm Mac! Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. I don't know anything about this, but it'll be interesting. No trespassing. I can't read this. Imagine reading. This is crazy. How you doing, Mac? How's your day been? Welcome to
My mother
February.
left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Did I just pull it out of my pocket? I guess I did. So just curious, what inspired you to play this game? I've heard
Maybe
a
she
lot
thought
about
I'd
this
know.
game. This was
Or
recommended to me.
She thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The mystery enough. Oh. Yeah. This is a game that was recommended to me. And yeah. That's why. Should I continue forward? It came to her in a dream. Everything comes to me in a dream. Silent looks cooler than I know, right? I look cooler than this. I'm not supposed to be here, am I? That's alright. Just a little exploring. It's so atmospheric, I can't see anything. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Gonna turn it down. Give me my medium. I want texture quality to be high. Draw distance. Less effects. Here's hoping nobody spoils it for me. Okay, never mind. I'm turning it back. Why is it so dark? Shadow quality? Why is it so dark? Is this how I'm going to play it? Faux blasphemum? Maybe that's all I need. Fine. Fine. Fine, I'll play on Ultra. Oh. Oh. This is cool. Newspapers. Missing. People missing. Well, that's off to a good start. Oh wait, five stream streak. Hey yo, let's go. You know what 5 streams could do? That is a lot of hours already. Lots of hours. Whoa. That also means lots of suckmas. Man, you know what suckmas are? Suckma nuts. Exactly. This is cool. I know I was recommended this game, but I was thinking of it's gonna be more like a exploration, like instead of like a flashback. So it's more gonna be like
the
walking
house
such.
have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
Oh, this is interesting. Cyano beats me. I'll beat you up. It's alright. Reaper, you don't have to worry about it. I'll beat you up. Just always ask. If you ask, I'll tell you about it. It's alright. Do I need multiple playthroughs to understand this? Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, that's not gonna be good for my eyes. Oh. Road. Good
But now
game. Let's
I
love
about my
Cyano.
family that only the
All
house
I
knew the
think about
answers
is
to.
Cyano. All I can imagine is Cyano.
Oh no,
Even
you have
in my
questions
deepest
about it.
thoughts.
Not important. Let's go back. Dear. Dear. Dear.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Wait, am I getting it in reverse? I lost! Oh, 6 months. 6 months is good. You know what 6 months could do? That's almost a child. Let's go.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
I don't think I'm supposed to read this in reverse, but it's alright. Spoilers is the fan. Actually, yeah, that either if it's a regular, then you can time out. If it's a new person, it just is the ban. Fortunately, stricter rules. Ban all spoilers, real. Yeah, I didn't lost. I assume you played this. How many of you guys have played this? Because I don't know anything about this. This is an old game. This is a very, very old game. This is a kind of experience everyone should do at least once. I've recommended this to all walks of people. It changes them all. Ooh, maybe it'll change me. There are lots of games that have changed me. So, maybe this will
Look
be
at
the
you
one.
being late to a stream.
Adding more to the collections. I've
Look
never
at
played.
you being
You're
late
gonna
to a
be
stream.
enjoying a very
Okay,
good
we got it now.
experience. We have guarantees of people. If it isn't Reaper, we can riot. We can riot. Yeah! Watch your fan played it. Ooh. Did you enjoy it, Lost? It looks really cool. This game is pretty neat. Yeah, I think, Wiz, you're the one that recommended me this game, isn't it? I remember I think, yeah, maybe you recommended me. And I was like, this was on sale? I was like, oh, sale. I'm gonna get it.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Frog, frog, frog. Can't catch it. Frog. I liked her. Look at you, light. Have you played this? This looks cool. Whoa. You can walk so much. So many missing posters. Why? Who went missing? 7676767. No, get murder. Cyano, your kind of forbidden family history might be too little. Thank you for it. For every normal
As a
human
child,
being.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I would be uncomfortable as well if it's a big ass house. I would be very, very, very uncomfortable. Think about
Now,
it.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
17-year-old. 17-year-old. 1717. So it's 7 years ago after Lewis passed. Oh, wait, no. What am I high on? 2000. That's 17, and then that is 16. This is currently 2016, so it's 6 years ago. I would love a big house like that. I would climb everything. Imagine climbing through this thing. You're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get hurt a lot, but that would be cool. Yeah. It's like a lot of explorations and a lot of places to play, and it's really cool. Unfortunately, stories like this game doesn't affect me, but I do think it's cool. Yeah, it looks pretty cool so far. Just exploring and getting a lot of dialogue. That's cool. Look at the flowers. Look at the chairs. I'm surprised it's not moldy. It should be moldy and filled with moss. But where's the moss? It's pretty well kept, considering...
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Not important. Not my issue. Let's go explore. But, like, what do you mean by that? The family history is not loot. My family history will never be loot. The forbidden ones, at most it would be just incest, wouldn't it? Incest, self-cess. We all just birth from one organisms. Technically one orgasms. Same thing. That's how it works, isn't it? Ooh, chair, a lot of missing person. I assume this missing person would be important, but if I could read it. Milton Finch. It's her. She is missing. Why is she missing? What happened to her? They are fairly short-lived. That's 10 years old. Wait, that's 10 years old? That's 16, 11. How old is she? That is 50 to 83. That is 33. And that is fair long. That's probably like 50. That's probably like 40 something. Oh, these ones are very short-lived. What about Milton? Milton is a bit. That is 11. No, not 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. Yeah, 11, I think. Even I played this before. Still think this is some Resident Evil kind of mansion. It looks like it. It reminds me heavily on Eden's mansion? Like the one... No, the one is... no. It reminds me of the Baker's house. I've never played Resident Evil, but I've seen some part of it. Not that I don't think I'll ever play it. Maybe eventually. No. No, I'm not gonna touch the game. Let's go in from the side first. I'll come back to this. I like excitement. Give me my excitement. Oh. Can I?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Huh.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
The night we left? Why did you leave a mansion without moving? Actually moving? Cans of drinks. Everything just been left here. This is such a waste. Bicycles. Everything. Everything is such a waste.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Welcome home? I'm home.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
In the loving memory of Louis Finch, beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great grandson to Eddie. Grandson to Eddie. Eddie. What's this branch? Isn't that their child? Oh wait, great grandson. Okay, that makes sense. Edith. Eddie was alive. Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Welcome to the family. Sun Punch. Yes. This is a RE7. Is this game inspired by it? Chef. Shroom. The Book of Mushroom. The Northeast Chef. Tuning the Sea. A Fisherman's Guide. They like fish. They are cooking. They self-providing. The Sublime Supper. Mrs. Bell's Bakery. So they bake. Fish bake. A lot of like those self-sustained stuff. Nordic Cookbook. Viking's Belly. Witch's Kitchen. Oh, that is interesting. The fridge is iconic. For real, for real. It is. It is iconic. It is a fridge. Why is there so much sardine cans, huh?
Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Why are we eating cans? I think it's more like the Witcher's mansion than the Baker's house. From the outside, it looks like the Baker's house. But from the inside, yeah, I can see Witcher's mansion. It is big. Oh, apple pie! I've never had apple pies before. Fun fact, I was actually talking about apple pie with Show like a while ago. Can't believe I actually found a recipe for it. Do you think it works? Peeled butt apple pie, 2 tablespoons of water, tablespoon of lemon juice, 1-2 cup of sugar. I might lessen that down. 1-2 2 cup, pack, sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour. 3 tablespoons? Okay, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Tablespoons of flour? No, it's not gonna work. You need more. You need more flour for that. Okay, never mind. Tablespoon. Teaspoon of ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground ginger, salt. You need enough flour for the crust. The messy or the baker's house before the mold. The messy scene can have the same vibe. Yeah, it's so messy, right? One thing I love about this scenario, how beautiful it is, because it's messy, right? It makes it so alive. It's not empty. So it has like a very, very alive moment. You can feel people here. But it's kinda contrast. It's such a big contrast because you don't see people. There's no people here. I'm the only one alive.
Or only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, that's a mood. That is such a mood. This is me with Pizza Hut. And so, why is there so much tuna on the table? This is all mine. This is for the cat. Yeah, like they just disappeared into thin air. I know, right? It is so cool. I like the McDonald's taro pie. Oh, taro pie is so good. Like when they're just stuffed in the crust, it is amazing. But imagine these type of pies. I want to have these. Oh, maybe I can try baking it. I have to find a recipe. Everything I have is I can't use them. I have to go buy all the tools again. And they're just gonna be left to rot. Because I don't bake a lot nowadays. It is so cool. Bye, Enzo! Welcome to canned tuna. How much canned tuna do you want? My bad. Canned salmon. It's not tuna, it's actually salmon. Hi, ma'am. Hello to you. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. We're exploring an abandoned house. Our abandoned house. Hi, Daniel. Do you want tuna? I mean, salmon. Oh, I'll eat them all. I would gladly eat them all. Oh, I'll eat it till I'm sick.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
My question is
It was like
why?
a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh, what happened? I can't pinpoint where it is, where this place is. Look at that. That looks cool. Yak. Work and tempura. Japanese food. Surprise, that's kind of it. Made of meat. Cthulhu happened. This might be Cthulhu. Box indeed. Would you stay in this box? Wait, what's that? Flammable. So nothing flammable happened because all the furnitures are intact and everything. So it's not fire, that's the issue. But what caused them to all move? What caused them to just leave this? Because Eddie's chair is here. Eddie's wheelchair is here. Why is Eddie's chair here? I can't either. It looks odd. Something is odd. That's an oxygen tank. Yep, there is flammable on there. That confirms everything. Oxygen and flames do not go very well together. That is a baby's tool. That is baby's tool? So that means a kid's here. But how long ago? Because I assume we have contact with Lewis. Mother gave us the key, so it's probably around 2016, which makes sense. Wait, Dawn just died, so that's Mother. Mother just died, I assume. So that's why we came back for it. Assuming when we left, it's around like when Lewis was gone. So it's like 6 years ago. They were eating before they left. Hello, Rumpus! Welcome to Edith Finch.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie is a woman. Okay. I thought it was a dude. My bad. Welcome to Edith Finch. No spoilers. I don't know anything about this, but discussions are very welcome. 2 celebrity deaths over the weekend. O'Hara was from Home Alone, Beetlejuice or something. Wilson was on the Sipscom. Wait, what happened? Old age? Was it old age? I am very, very sorry to hear that. I don't follow celebrities. But death is still not a good thing.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Books. The amount of books in here is crazy.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
It sank? Oh, that's the original. The words goes. That is kind of cool. They're both from Cancer. Oh, was 89. That? Wait, wasn't there a researcher who found a cure to pancreas cancer? Who possibly found the cure? Oh, 79. That? At least they don't suffer more, because cancer's pretty painful. So, yeah. Maybe they'll go to a better place. And then what we can do is just have them in our hearts. People go through two deaths, usually. So, either they die physically, they leave physically, and they leave in our minds. Everyone forgets about them, and that is the second death that you do not want. So, we just keep them in our minds. And then they can live on within our memories. Barbara. That was a long time ago. I don't like the book strands like that. Imagine dust gathers. Yeah, imagine cleaning that up. That just sounds horrible.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Aww. Oh, that's cute. Can see it moving as well. That's really cute. Hearing the word researcher gives me PTSD of the good old days of that CP Foundation. Wait, which part? Oh, yes. Peanut's gonna be on loose. Oh, it's gonna release. Oh, fun fact, right? I was like invested into, more like I was looking into Tabletop Simulator, right? I actually found an SCP card pack. Not card pack, but like game in there. And I'm just like, oh, that is kind of cool. Let's go look for it more. That's where we were. Cat. That's where Cat is. Car. Do you think we can find him? Good for her. Didn't have allergies, rhintus. Yeah, it is very nice. If she doesn't have any splinters on it, if she didn't get any splinters on it, that itself is yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, cleaning up. Yeah, cleaning up would be horrible. Preferring one with glass doors, so I'd have to clean the books. You would still have to clean the books, even with glass doors. The dust, they stay up pretty much a lot. I have to dusk my things as well. I have one with glass door and it's kind of piling dust. 7 and 7 is a classic sitcom from 7. Also saw Red Fox. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Do you enjoy the show? Look at these things. Messy. Cleanup would be pain. You know what? I have a feeling we're gonna sell this house. Violins. Wait. Ooh, that is some pretty good quality. That would be some pretty good quality violins. Probably. Glass area.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Violins. Violins are never the answer. It will always be the
got left
answer.
behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Last night. What happened last night? This one ominous ass door. Why is there? There was a lock door. Wait. There was a lock. There was a similar lock in the other area. Is that a boy in the box or a lamp? That's a dildo. Let's just shove it up our asses. Come on. Latinas! The Latinas it calls. Oh, Latinas. Yes. Man, it would be nice if this house has a little bit more Latinas in. Oh, chair. Goes up for Eddie.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Huh? Why? Why are you peeping on doors? I mean, it's understandable, but still.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Oh, is that a mice cage? That's a mice cage. Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Daniel. Eat your fish. Yes, redeem your dailies. Is that a boing in the pants, or are you just excited to see me? I think that is both. I'm just excited to see Latinas. What's everyone's obsession with Latinas? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Enzo. Don't ever worry about the Latinas. Molly. Let's go look through who Molly is. Molly. Ooh. Oh yeah, the one that died very young.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why? It seems like a pretty good place. It's clean. It's cool. Look at the fish and everything. That is cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Does it work?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Let's not go in here for now because I want to look for the other stuff. Did I hear hot Latinas in the house? Yes, you heard hot Latinas in the house. Right here. Latinas. Everywhere. Hi, Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Is that a bathroom? Hey, yo. Why is Gregory's house a bathroom? Cabin. Sam. Ew.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That's so depressing. Imagine getting reminded of it, of your dead brother. What about Eddie in 7?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh, portrait. We need a bird in the I Love Latina shirt. Exactly. I'll be loving the Latinas. Oh yes, the Latinas. A big friend, big.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara. Hi, Barbara. I wanted to know who you are.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh. So it is from a fairly famous-ish.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
That's cool. Wait, what the fuck?
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Ah. She died at 16? With who? You can see who died at what time by calculating here. This is something I figured out fairly early on. Because this is the family tree. That's why a lot of nature themed and tree stuff, this is the family tree. Barbara. 44 to 60. Yeah, it's 16, yeah. They all died very young. This entire branch died very young. This is something I noticed. Let's see, calculator. Did I get it right? 1960 minus 1944. Yeah, 16. Just in case. Kevin. I could do the math, or I could just do 61 minus 50. Oh wait, that's 11. Why am I calculating that? Never mind, I actually don't need it. I don't need it. Eddie. I'm surprised Eddie survived that long. Imagine being Eddie, right? You see your kids passed on. And then you live older. You outlive them. That is depressing. That is very depressing. When you outlive everyone, you would see their life and such. That is very depressing.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay, that sounds like it's gonna be haunted. Ah, I don't like hauntedness. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Maybe, right? Maybe it's fine. Looks like a cult. Possibly is. We don't know what
From the
it's
paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Are we gonna go missing? Eddie reminds me of my own great.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Maybe Eddie reminds you of your great grandpa. In what way?
I had no idea what was behind that door.
I don't want to open that now. Oh.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
That's Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cool. You can just let them in and then he just goes in and out. Oh, that's cute.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Oh. Orca's Island Caps. That's really cute. See why I say it's like Winchester's Mansion? The fact manners, that's... Yeah, I can see why. The fact that there is so many different things around, that is cool. Anything secret that I can go through? Oh.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
You gonna eat the fish? No, you're not gonna.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Don't eat the Chris. Don't eat Chris. Okay, that is kind of creepy. Ugh. Bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh! 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 Oh no!
I ate a lot of things that night.
They are not edible. You're gonna have poisoning.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Kinda weird. In some sense, it's kind of like the fish
And
died from
suddenly-
Snoo Snoo. And is it a good thing? Maybe it's a good thing.
I was a cat.
Oh! Oh, I know where it's gonna go! Coffee! Bird rate! That was Bioshock! Oh. No.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I feel 11 hours straight. That is impressive. She's not tripping. I think she's falling. She's falling. She wouldn't be a cat. We know she wouldn't turn into a cat because realistically, you can't. Am I watching a child risking her life? I think that's how she died. Is it a family curse that everyone goes like that? We're watching the preview, or we're watching like what happened in this diary? No, if she has more diary in here, that means it's like that. But yes, welcome Raiders, welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. This is about a game where you are Edith Finch, and you go back to your old house. You're like, okay, we moved out after that night. And then let's go back and see the house because everyone's dead. Why are we the only one alive? What happened to the others? We're going back and finding family history. Yeah. It is cool.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
The factory must grow. I don't think this is a factory.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh. Did she fell? That's why they locked up the doors, because they fell. That's very intriguing. Like, search for the answer in the past. Yeah, it's basically
I
that.
gobbled her up.
Please eat the little
I was
babies.
an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
She fell, didn't she? Why would she imagine that? I promise I don't eat babies. I'm gonna look at you. Come on, who is eating babies? Oh right, I forgot introduction. Welcome Raiders, I'm Cyano Nightingale, dimension hopping bird. We do a lot of random things. So
Rabbits.
if you like chatting, yeah. What happened?
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up,
Nightingales.
and I
Yippee,
didn't chew
yippee!
one bit.
Welcome in. We do a lot of random things. So if you enjoy chatting a lot, random games that I found, a lot of variety. Art, if you enjoy art, we always do art on Wednesdays. Art and chat. We usually chat a lot.
A mama
Maybe
rabbit.
she's tripping because of the fruit she eats. Yeah, 100%. Needs to be a point. Appointed.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
I love Cyano. All I think about is Cyano. All I can imagine is Cyano, even in my deepest thoughts.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
What? Sharko! I think she hopped off, climbed onto the tree, and then fell into a lake.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, I'm looking at you. Paulo, thank you for the resub. 15 months. 15 months of shark. This is a fever dream. Oh.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really
Maybe this
good.
is a trip. The House of Fish was selling high quality drugs. Letting people have drugs here is crazy. This is just sad. She's starving. Maybe they don't have enough money? 15 months of short.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I? I remember playing this game when it came out. What is this? I think she's not only tripping, I think she's just... Yeah, that's What did the octopus say? Is it a snake? It looks like a shark. It looks like an octopus. Actually. Oh, that's how I move. Octopus shark.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Did she cannibalize something? Ooh. Octopus shark however would be mega smart and lethal. Are sharks smart? They just seem like little puppies. Maybe I'm tripping.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Are we having a famine by chance? I'm thinking of how it's gonna work.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Is that why they all died that young? Let's go look at this. No, they died at different times. Because we're Molly. Is there anyone that died earlier? Tending at Odin, do we eat Odin? Sharks may not be too smart, but they have shark fin soup. That's just technically. Go get the better angle here. Because I assume we really need to go up. Hi, good sir, I hear your music.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
Did they
so
turn
I
into a
swam
Wendigo?
towards it.
Cyano so far, what is this crazy story you saw in the game? I don't know what this is.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I can tell you one thing, this is giving motion sickness. The motivation was hunger. It's so strong you could eat anything. Yeah. But the question is, what
I
is
got
this
closer
talking
and
about?
closer.
What am I doing?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs
Stomachs.
to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Monoxide poisoning?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
That makes sense. I'll take a little bit of break here. This is giving me major motion sickness. Oh. It is a really, really good game. From how they tell the story, you can tell it is something like a flashback. We're looking through a diary and such, we're reading through it, and we're leaving this place because this is something we don't want to be. And my cat is named Molly. It is... I can see it. Molly is a very common name for cats and such. And it is a very cute name. It is a very cute name for a cat. It's, hey, Molly. And some people might think of it as like a full-on person, which is the fun part. You can either name it like a full person name, so they think like, wait, you have a kid? No, it's actually just a cat. It is a funny thing. So Holly wouldn't kill a person, but it's a video game, so it's fine. It wouldn't kill if you have enough, but think about it. They're gonna have a lot of it. Especially when she goes out. Because we can see the passage. She has gone out. She probably has been eating stuff from it, and if you consistently consume poison, pretty sure you'll die. The story is really good. It is a very, very interesting story. It generally only makes you really sick, but due to hunger, and it's not like it's the first time, you can tell. Because if it's the first time, why would she know how to go out and everything? Why would she know that she can hunt for like food and such with like birds and everything? Climbing and everything? I don't think this is her first time going out. She knows the area quite well. Especially from which way to take and such. Whether it supports her weight and everything. If she survived enough to come back, then yeah, I feel like she ate something very bad during the trips and such, and from there, that's why she's... yeah. I'd be scared to meet her. I would too. She's gonna eat me. She's gonna eat you guys. Come on. She's gonna eat you guys. Maybe, yeah. She is 100% tripping. By the books, the family is a hoarder.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
There is so much things in here, you can tell.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
So they build stuff. Jodo Lord Coffee! Aw, they have written it down. That's cool.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Lake Trip. Conspiracy news. My friend's birthday.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
There's no mole man. What? Sleep, Sally Burps. Enjoy sleep, coffee. Hopefully the game was. Hopefully, to be fair, Bioshock's seems fun.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh. Oh, they have like a little handprint and everything. That's cool. Wait, it's really cool tree art. I know, right? A lot of the arts in here, a lot of crafts, you can tell, they are a family that lives in the woods. From here, I can tell they are. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pause this. Yeah, they are a family that lives in the woods, and they utilize the woods stuff a lot because of bricks, houses, and everything. It's very wooden shape. That's why they had to evacuate with the forest fire and such. That is very interesting, and they utilize the areas a lot with food and such. They basically self-sustain themselves in the wilds with this by making everything out of wood, by making a lot of stuff with it. It is very, very interesting. One thing I wish I could do is just change it so I don't feel motion sick from it. I don't know what it is that's making me maybe facing. Oh, is it this bad?
Her room was like a museum.
Seven, Eddie. Let's go look around a little bit more. Maybe we missed something.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
That is pink.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, it's pink. Ooh, that leads to another place.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Go back for now. I need to read the diary. The fact that they keep everything locked, so it requires you to go look at these things. Go look around. Go into the hidden passages and such.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
The bathroom must have smelled horrendous. Oh yeah. Of course it's gonna be moldy and everything. Look at that.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, they made a
but
house.
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Hi, Al. Get your fish. Welcome to what? Why? Who thinks living on the sea?
Odin's daughter Edie, with
Good
husband
idea.
Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Ah. So
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
I guess it makes sense. Fish? Where fish? Fish? We got PP Ray? Hey yo, PP Ray.
His daughter
Go.
Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That's where they make the stuff. I doing Etcha? I doing Al? Easy legendary. You got Ray. Now it doesn't jump scare me. Oh. Oh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh. Eating more chicken fried rice. That sounds so good. Give me some. I had like Narumi actually got a new pot, right? So I'm just getting food. And I'm just enjoying like the dried food they're making. Because they're like, hey, I want to show off my pot. I want to use the pot. Oh, that's fair. Having that. Let's go in here. Next passage. Movement. Okay, Catherine Finch. Catherine. Oh, so this person. We know how Odin died. We know how Molly. What Molly is. Korean at work. It looks like a game I have to forget once I'm done watching. So someday you can experience it again. It is, yeah, it is definitely a game you want to experience it. I like to think experiencing a game and watching a game is very different. So, if anyone's interested in the story, it is good to get the game. Milton. Aw, he's here. Enjoy the hot coffee. This game is cool. It's been ages since I saw anyone play it. This is not a game that's popular now in the sense since it's out. Sense. Oh. The army and such. It's like armies and such.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
I think it's so sad. Have a racing rest of the stream. Thanks, coffee. Command
I guess
center.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Aww.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I don't like how this is going. Oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Hi, Chaos. Hi, hola, hello. The loveliest, adorable, cutest bird cutie. Hi, Chaos. Welcome to. Why? I know my eyes are closing, but I was looking at it. The movement gives me so much motion sickness, so that's one thing I've complained about the game. A little bit of complaints. It's probably on my end. If they have any type of options, if they have an option for just lowering down the motion and such, that would be very great. Unfortunately, I'm the type to suffer a lot of motion sickness and such. Not good with these things. The person who put a swing on the edge of a cliff is entirely to blame. The person who decided that, you know what? Let's go make a swing, and so people can swing there. And also the person who's like, you know what? I'm gonna swing so far, I'm gonna fly. That's also it. The height got to me. Yeah, the height is bad. Good news is he flew. Not that I like the fact that he flew, huh? Yeah, so we have Molly who fell off a tree and then rode to the lake and it died. You have Odin who sinked because they have the stuff. They have like now they made a boat so they can go. The kids should have packed the parachute. The kids should have been smarter and not fly that far and not release themselves because that's very unsafe and you're gonna be like whoosh, boom, death. And that's not what you really wanted at all. Yet, to want something so much they die doing it or try to reach for it. Oh dear, it is very bad. However, at least they die from doing what they want to do. They attempted for it. They attempted to reach for something. However, could have missed Barter about it. And yeah. Hi Synchro, thanks for the health pack. I'm gonna stay in the screen for a bit. Let me recover a little bit from the motion so I can like continue on. I don't know whether I will be able to finish this game within today then, since I didn't expect how much motions I'm gonna go through. But yeah, let's go take our time on this and let's savor this. Let's savor it a bit. I like the story so far. You're going through everything and looking back at all of the entire family tree. But my question is, what happened to the night? What happened that night? Where's Milton? What happened with Milton? That's my biggest question. Because if everyone's doing something like this, then it's the question of why. Why are they cursed to be like this? Because Molly's death could be easily prevented if she had food, if she had dinner. If she goes out and be like, can I get more food? So I'm thinking maybe something that caused it. Not like, why? Because Eddie lived very long. Eddie lived very, very, very long. And it doesn't make sense why Eddie would outlive the entire family tree. Because if you look at this, right? Eddie is at the bottom, right? And then you have everyone else on the top. Eddie is the great-grandfather of Edith. And that is saying something.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, I can see why.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Well, let's go. I like that you pointed out didn't outlive them. If the curse have died, Oda must know how to avoid it and should have told others how to avoid it. Edith would have known. However, maybe that's her curse. What if her curse is outliving her own children? Because think about how devastating it would be. They are very, very good with architecture. because if this is a house they built,
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
yeah, that could be also the curse of it. Barbara!
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah, let me go back to here. Look at Edith. Edith lives fairly long. Let me calculate how long that is. That's 90 something probably. 2010 minus 1917. 93 years old. Only Eddie lived 93 years old. Odin died fairly quickly. Odin still survived pretty long compared to everyone else, but if you think about it, it's still not that long. Yeah, Odin lived 37 years old. These three are kids. They never made it to 20s. Yeah? Oh, my apologies. I mistook Eddie as Odin. Thanks for correcting me. No worries. This is interesting. The fact that they are at this point. They're like, oh, okay, let's go through this, and then you just see, oh, look at this kid. Oh, we had a lot of precious kids. Molly being the biggest, the first one who was still in the stomach when they had their shipwreck. And they're like, okay, we gave birth. Oh, passed away. Oh wait, no, we had another kid. Oh wait, another kid. Yes, let's go. Little more life and such, right? Makes the house livelier. Molly passed away. Had another kid, had Kelvin and Sam, but Barbara passed away. And then Kelvin was still living, but after that, it's like, you know, Kelvin passed away, and Sam's still living, and Sam and Walter passed on to the kid, which is Gus. So it's very, very interesting. Not the shortest life though. Odin isn't the shortest life, but this entire tree is just short. This entire tree, they died and never grew up. That is sad. Hi Tim! Welcome to Finding Out Family History. Why are they like this though? Gregory. 1 year. I thought that was the wife. What the hell? Why? Milton's just twig. Milton has more years. Why? Greg died immediately. 1 year. Miscarriage? Wait, would it be miscarriage? Wait. But what's the names for? This is why I'm confused. What are these names? Are they people that's outside of the family and married into it? That's 1 year. It's not the shortest life, but it's still fairly short. That is sad. Yeah, the rest of the family realized they live longer than children. Yeah. That is a curse. That is a major curse.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
What is she? Popcorn, roller skates, Barb's SD. That's cool. They have some pretty cute outfits.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. always famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Is he trying to scare her? No.
It rattled and grew still.
Oh dear. Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, I'm dead, Walter.
Why do I have to walk? Sorry. Why are her stuff all around? Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
returned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, weird. In some sense, it's kind of like the fish died from snooze. And is it a good thing? Maybe it's a good thing.
My ex made me play this game. My condolences. Hi, Saint! You know, I'm gonna leave you guys here cliffhanger for a bit. I am invested into the story, but I feel like it is a very, very confusing story with... I like the presentation of it, but at the same time, we're looking back at the old devs. I still can't find anything that links to why they are living this. Why do they live this short? Aside from just the curse of the tree, I guess. Is this your first time playing this? Yeah. Hi, Pog. Hi, Saint. How was Kingdom Come Deliverance? Oh, is it good? Oh, it's the 2. Actually, fun fact, I actually got Hightail, right? I finally got Hightail yesterday. I was like, oh, finally. I'm like planning for a time so I can just binge through it. But yes, this is my first time playing it. Welcome, Raiders. If you guys need a break, if you guys need a rest, feel free to do that. Make sure you get some rest, get some food, get some, refresh yourself. I know Saint streams for a fairly long time, and if anyone's interested in in like a chill stream, usually with like some pretty interesting topics, a lot of good songs, I swear, the songs are always amazing. I usually have it on in the background. If you enjoy, I usually have like Saint streams in the background whenever I'm like doing stuff around these times. Or a bit earlier. And if you enjoy like chill theme, go check out Saint. Saint's amazing. Molly and Kevin both died because of neglect. True, but why? What's causing it? There must be something, because someone hurt their hand. Why did they hurt their hand around that time? I mean, it's accident, but I feel like there's something more to it. Even if it's neglect. Because Barbara shouldn't be the one that's in here. Barbara could have avoided it by just leaving the house for a bit. That's my question. What are they dealing with so that they are neglecting them? Because usually people will have a reason to neglect, either for personal gain. For example, I don't want to deal with the children, I want to have more fun, so personal gain and such. Or maybe something requires their attention more so they can keep them afloat. So the question is, which part? What is it that's causing it? Because not feeding your family, not feeding Molly, I don't think it's something someone would do. If you cook something, you just make a little extra for them and such, So the question is why and everything. But yes, welcome. I'm Cyano Nightingale, a diamond shopping bird. We're going through this interesting sort of a game. Could it be a mental illness? Something that goes past that. I'm thinking, which one would it be? Because if it is, what could cause it? How it could cause it? Genetics? Or which part is it? Because I don't think there is something that excuses or could add to that. Aside from depression, but we can clearly tell. I don't think we can clearly tell, but I don't think it is depression. That's the only thing I can think of that's gonna stop them. Schizophrenia? Possibly, but usually if it gets serious, you would be medicated. ADHD, what are common ones? ADHD, borderline personality syndrome, or disorder, I think. Disorder, autism, none of them would fit in. And split personality might be able to, but you would usually keep a memo and tell people and such. So, or tell the other personalities and such. There must be a way to communicate with them so they know to take care of the kids. So it wouldn't make sense. Post-trauma, that might be possible. Post-trauma, the stress disorder, that post-trauma stress disorder might be possible because they did almost drown. So I'm thinking which one. Right, sidetracked. But yeah, welcome in if you guys enjoy art, if you guys enjoy random things. If we stick around, we have lots of random things. I don't know how to describe it, but I swear it's totally normal. All right, it's totally normal. This game is on my mind. I can't think of anything but this game. This is interesting. Do I hide under here? No. We go out from here.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Am I gonna pop up from here?
Molly's door. Hinges grow.
Beat him up. Come on.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay, let's go down and whoop his ass. Come on. So avoid that, so we don't die of stupid death. Sure, it could be completely different mental illness. Different from it, like an old one. Makes sense.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
That's gotta be what kills him. He's gonna be inside of this, trust me. Either this or the other side.
Shimomura was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering.
Horror film. Is it
Inside the house.
Is it?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself.
No.
I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
No.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
I don't know where the music is from. That is really cruel.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
It's from Halloween. It is on Halloween. That's just sad. No, the music is from Halloween. Oh, copyright. Oh, say goodbye to the Well.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, I can understand now, huh? Maybe there's a way to go up? No? I think I need to find a secret passage. This is just disrespectful to them. Stefan, Eddie,
It's
we
funny.
see this?
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh yeah, let's go to the basement. It was straight up the main theme for Halloween. Played it several times. Oh! To be fair, I would not be surprised if it's copyrighted. Funny enough, a lot of people would copyright stuff. And, you know, even though it isn't theirs. Yeah, it's probably copywritten. Well, say goodbye to the thought. How did they sneak in? That's my question. Am I gonna die here? We are reaching 16. We might die. Thanks for the health pack. I'll go Chuck. Now you live. Trust, I'm from the future. They did grow from the family tree. Maybe you are right. Maybe you are right, Synchro. Maybe you're right. How's it been? It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been? Welcome to Edith Finch. Her life story is interesting.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Also no, that wasn't actually what happened to Barbara. It was just a comic. All that's known is both Barbara and Rick vanishes, and Walter was traumatized. So something happened within the family. Could have been fans. It could have been something. Oh.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Is it cannibalism that they are committing? Because it could be possible.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Been good. Glad to hear. Oh, good is good. Did I hear cannibalism again? Cannibalism in this economy?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay, you guys, hiding something. I heard cannibalism. This is cannibalism.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Guess we're not getting very far as well.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Silence curse.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh look, somebody lived under the Finch house for 30 years. Why are
Even
they
a monster
like this?
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Why? Everyone's upstairs, wouldn't it?
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Oh, look at the spots on her hand, on his hand. He's
Whatever
overconsumptioning
that thing
it.
was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Gonna die from eating that much.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
This is cool. Here's likely the moment that Eddie has said existed. Holy shit, that is such a mode.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
I don't like this. He's gonna have a cave in.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Monoxide. My stomach, it might be monoxide.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
First person visual novel, yeah, this is
For
basically
a single week.
a walking simulator. This
I'd be
is a
happy.
walking simulator. Have you played this, Ara? It
I can
is.
already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Oh, he died. The mole came up, and he died from it. With his beloved canned peaches.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
This place is haunted. Very haunted. I don't like this place. Why am I going down?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I think I'm afraid that I'm
But if she
gonna
never
end up
told
like
me
this.
about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Imagine living in a
I don't
bunker
know
for
if I should
30
even be
years
writing this.
and getting hit by a train the moment you leave. That is so tragic.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
You should know about your family?
And the history you're a part of.
Who is she writing to? Shaking was the train, by the way. That would make sense. That makes sense if it is from the train. But why is he molding around?
Though
Because
to
he's
be honest,
scared?
I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
That is tragic. That's where
And when you
that's
look
where
at
she
the
died.
house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Apparently what happened to Barbara traumatized him for the entire life. Could be possible. I'm thinking, what if the boyfriend is to blame?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh, Christopher! No! Oh! The fish died! Did the fish outlive 1947? The fish died in the same year as Molly.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly died. Gavin died because of the flames. Edie, Stefan, Walter, Barbara, all the stars.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Grandfather that.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
That's the thing. Goldfish don't live long. They actually require 20 gallons with rubber and add on.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Of course, they're not gonna live that long. It'll make sense. Question is, where do I go after then? Do I head back? Guess I head back.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Oh.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
You would as well. You know about this curse, you would do
There's so
your
many
best
things I wish I could ask my mom now.
to avoid.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
The curse
But looking back on it now,
will break it.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I would
I
have
never
done.
would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Huh? Oh, so she's
I
writing
never
down the
met
history.
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh. So she is writing for a kid, so she's just
They were both pretty intense.
gonna
Sam spent his
Right then.
life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That's a very big review. We'll look around first.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
To be fair, once you have an entire family that's like, oh, everyone dies like around this time. You would be like, yeah, if it's gonna happen to me, I'm gonna live that far. We're going through Sam's part, so we're gonna slowly go up and up. I'll take a little bit of a break here. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly take a little bit of a break here. Ads about to start. I'm gonna start the ads. This game has been very interesting so far, and we're probably halfway there. After we finish this Sam, we're gonna move on to Dawn, Gus, Gregory, Lewis, and Milton. But from there, that's gonna be after my break. I don't want to get too quickly being motion sick, since there's still a lot to go through. But I do want to take a little bit of a break so I don't get like motion sick within like an hour or two in. So yeah, go take a little quick break. If you guys need to get a drink, need to go walk around, get something to like eat, take a bite, stretch your legs, go for it. It's a good time to go for it now. I'll be right back. It is an interesting game. I wonder how it goes. For those who are on YouTube, or for those who do not have ads, yeah. You guys won't have ads, don't worry. However, you guys won't get much. I'll be right back as well. I got chocolate. Got a bite of chocolate. Ah, tastes good. My recent enjoyment is just chocolate. Hi Sim, look at you, late. Late. Welcome back. Thanks, Jen. I'm going through this so slow. 2 hours and I'm probably like 1/3 the way in. But it's alright. Let's take things slow. It is a game that's heavy emphasis on story. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Ooh, this time it's pictures to actually see the person.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
It's a part.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
So
Just
he
be
likes
careful.
documenting
The camera's
everything.
older than you are.
What am I going to take?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
You know what? Let's go take a good old picture of the land. What is it? What sim am I taking? This? Boat. Oh, the bird. Hi.
Aw.
Aw, that's cute. Let me go. Aw, right here. Oh, that's so cute. That's interesting, right? It's like you're just chilling here. I don't know where they went. Here? I don't know. Here? It'd be nice if they tell me where to take. Maybe more again here. Birds? Here? Ow. What is it that they want me to do? House. Anything else? Sleeping bags.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Hey! Piss boy, piss boy!
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
Piss
I'll be fine,
boy!
Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be
Missed
fine?
out on piss
Some
boy!
guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always so
Welcome back. Thanks,
Doesn't being
Locke.
out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
20 years. How long did he live? That's Sam, right? 20 years. He did live 33. He did live 33 years. So there's probably some part in there.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Your ass is pretty interesting.
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I can't hear you.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
He's only here.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Oh.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
I'm just taking pictures of random things.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
So it's not somewhere there.
Let's see.
What do they want me to do?
Maybe. Or was it? Could have been.
As nice as this is. Here's the bird. Up.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
That's so cruel.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
That's so cruel. No, 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 that is so cruel. You don't ask a kid to do that.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
You know what? Well deserved. Sounds mean, but well deserved.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Well deserved. You don't kill a deer. National Park. That's cruel. Actually, no. No one deserves death. Oh, the mold and everything. Oh.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah. I deserve so. Hi. Your story is the one that I'm interested in. What happened to you? The forced contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh?
The forced
when he thought
contract.
he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
The forced contract.
don't want Gregory to hear this.
What's that? Baby bubble, but so much else. Oh.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No, he's gonna drown. No. No. No.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything.
I don't think he's swimming better. I think he's drowning. 1-year-old.
I know what happened wasn't your fault.
No, it is. You need at least that. Like, I'd rather have Greg listen to it and supervise it.
I'm sure he's happy.
Be like, hey, I'm taking a bath right now. Put it on speaker or something.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I would have, you know. This is absolutely her fault. She could have. Be like, hey, let me go deal with the, let me go, like, put the kid first. It's just horrible. And that's Gus. I think Gus is.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
That's Kay. Kay is the wife in extra family that joined Sam, so that's why it's there. So Sanjay is also someone that's related to Dawn. That's why it's growing from here. Or maybe it's someone that is on Lewis's side. Because 7 is the same. 7 is Eddie. Sanjay is probably with Dawn. That makes sense. Go look at Gus. Hi, Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Wait. Fuck your thing. Fuck your thing. Fuck your thing.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, I think he remarried, so that's why he doesn't like it. Maybe he remarried and he's like, oh no, where's my mom?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you
Yeah.
husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Crash into a wedding. No wedding. No wedding. I didn't sign up for a wedding.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Nah. Suck my cock. Oh, my ass would have been whooped if I was his case.
Panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, so there was a storm. He got smit by a kite. Tent. View.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Look at that. That's funny. Ow.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh. Never mind. That is...
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That is... what caused it? Why are they like this?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Like...
At the time, it was as far away as she
Why?
could get.
Oh, that could have fallen. That could have fallen. People could have fallen from it. No, that's just horrible.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh. More modern. This is modern.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Huh?
Lewis was born a year later.
What happened to Lewis?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Aww, the little areas.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
That's cool.
And for a while,
Zaf,
things were good. Almost normal.
this is sad.
But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
How do we get in this area? How are we gonna get in? Oh. Oh, that was simple, huh? That was simple, okay. Breaking and entering, just like how it is. Ooh. That's cool. Seashores and everything.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
So he's painting? Oh. So he's a painter who painted and painted. Painted the door. Very imaginative kid.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
It didn't say much about it.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. in the house. Mom didn't want it getting out.
So you found a place, and then he's like, okay, let's go in. Because Milton just disappeared. Oh. That's why there's no clarity and such.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
That weed? That's weed. We're gonna fall. This looks like it's gonna fall. It's not safe. I don't trust places like this. It does not look safe at all. Imagine putting a ship on top of a house. That's dangerous. Adding more and more and more to it?
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
Fish!
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Yeah? Get to what?
wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
So many people disappearing.
He'd feel his way about.
Up I go.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Toads?
And things that have not names.
Oh.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
So he's just imagining things because he's bored. Sense?
But he found something more.
Heh. Go.
I worried about him then.
Go in there.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Louis. So I let him go on.
He's gonna chop his hand. He's gonna chop his hand.
I even encouraged him.
Oh,
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Dog. Fish. Fish.
On the edge of a city he named Louis-topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Can I?
Then
More
he made
fish?
musicians.
Oh, hey, original name, literally very original. Hi Simp, it's been a while. How's your February been? Welcome into February. Do you have any Latinos? You got any Latinos? 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 Oh, hey. Oh, you wanna chop? Oh, you chopped it. That milk dog. Hey, you wanna chop it? Hey, you wanna chop it? No, you don't chop it. No, you don't chop it. No. Oh. Last time you wanted a Latino, you drowned the baby. It's alright, it's just a baby. Oh. You wanna? Oh no, you can't. Edge. Oh.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Wait.
But
Oh,
his chopping
missed!
was as reliable as ever.
Wait, missed! Wait!
Then one day it struck him
Wait!
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
Wait! Oh, close!
all
Oh,
in
close!
his imagination,
Close!
so
Oh,
he could
close!
do whatever he wished.
Close! Oh, close! Close! Oh!
He held an election for mayor.
Mayor? You wanna? Oh!
And he won.
Ah! Got it. Oh, edge.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Huh? Oh. Okay,
It
I
became
got
a game
distracted.
for him.
Oh. Close? You wanna? Oh! Close!
He'd
Edge!
conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Close? So...
New Louisville.
He really is bored.
St. Louis.
Oh, edged.
He
Close?
started drifting away from our
Close?
reality.
What do you mean drifting away? I'm still playing with the fish. Hey. Oh, you want it? Oh.
Until one
you
day
want
he
it?
forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
You want a fish? But I'm itching my fish. Don't you want fish? Fish! Ooh.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
You know what? Let's go get a good
beautiful
prince.
prince.
Whoop. Kinky? Almost? But yeah, blue fin, blue ball. Oh, whip.
The prince was on his own
I love
quest for
edging. I love edging. You know what? Let's go rainbows. Rainbow sunshines and
radiant
Latinas.
rainbows.
I love my Latinas. Where's my Latinas? Hey Lewis and his Latinas. I love the Latinas. Fujo Cyano. I will
Followed the
Fujo all I
sound of
want.
his
Oh, electric guitar. No. We're going romantic.
Silver
Romantic. Oh, close. You wanna? Oh, close. You wanna? Are you gonna? Oh, close. About to edge. Edged. That's alright. I don't need that though. Edge.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Close. You know? Oh, missed. Oh.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Whoop. You wanna?
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, he's gonna chop his hand. I don't like this. Yeah. I'm avoiding that. Oh, I don't want his hand to be chopped.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, close. You wanna? Oh. Now I can't edge it because I can't see the blade. Come on.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was
Oh,
over
oh, oh, getting edged. Oh, missed.
and then it struck him
Edge,
that the real
edge,
Lewis was
edge.
not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Nah, you're just high. This delusion is my fineness. Aw, whiffed. You wanna? You wanna? You wanna?
My
Whoop.
imagination is as real
Whoop.
as my body, he told me. It was hard
Close.
to argue with him.
Close. Oh, tiny. Huh? Oh, so he played games and everything.
He began to forget the world we know.
My engine! I need my engine,
I
bro!
think
Where's
it
my
pained
engine?
him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Lewis, you can't. Lewis.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Your fish? Sir, your fish? Your fish? Where's your fish?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
He's gonna.
The
Whoa!
palace would be packed with his companions.
Well, welcome me in, I guess. Come on. Guess I graduated from fish cutting to
Including the wise
palace.
Calico who'd insisted on inviting me.
Yes. The wise calico. Oh, look at this beautiful place. I don't have any fish. My edging is over. My days of edging. But I could have edged more.
His
My
presence
edge.
waited, holding his crown.
Yes, wait for me, handsome prince. With sunshine, rainbows, and harps. I
There was
can
only
strangle
one
the
thing
string,
left to do.
so I can take your place. Are you going to?
Bend down his head.
No, no, no! I'll never see my crown.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I love people to go through.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh, so he reaches high school, got his high school diploma, and then just lived on. Well, that makes sense. I don't want my crown. Oh, my neck. My neck. It just like go choppy chop. That just hurts. That hurts so much. No, I don't want to. I want to get out. I just want to get out. Come on, let me out. At least he probably died instantly. No, he didn't. Your mind contains a little bit of your memory and such. Fun fact. So no, you do not die instantly. Your head, when you are decapitated, your memories and everything, it still linger a little bit. Yes, they actually still linger a little bit, so you would know whether whether they like are instantly. Oh no, your memories still be there actually, because your head is still conscious. Your head is still feeling things, so you have a few seconds of being alive and detached. Yeah, fun fact, huh? It is like that. It is something that has happened. And it is something that
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Start a new life like that. I would as well.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith.
But it had to end one way or another.
That's my room.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I might be dead. Yeah, that's just sad.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
If I have to live in that environment, I would have grown up. Oh. I would have relied on like writing and such to get away from this bum.
The power had been shut off that
vibe.
morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Ah, the library.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Hi, Addison. Welcome to...
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories! I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Welcome to Overprotective Mother, which is understandable because if this
We'll
is
have the
repeating,
nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
this is crazy.
Dear,
Wait, how are you doing so far?
there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Now we're in Edie's story. What if they want me to go this way, so we can go over here? This is interesting.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Of course it smells awful. I'm gonna have to leave the review on the 15th sub. I got 2 weeks to chill. Oh, nice. Oh, it's a good time to enjoy
When the
not having
fog
frostbite.
rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Yeah, for real, for real. Oh, have you played this? This is an interesting game.
I started seeing things.
Bye-bye, Grandma. Welcome to Silent Hill. Oh. No, I don't want
Things
to.
I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I don't want to. Did she die from the tide?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
That's just tragic. That's the grandma.
Things
Where the place I'm
I
going?
can't
Got
explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Imagine living so long because you drink alcohol with your meds. Oh, fun fact, I know a few people who have done that. Sometimes all you need is just a can of alcohol every day so you can live long. long and alive, and you know, live instead of surviving. And the place I'm going is apparently got really good quality of life. Oh, let's go! That sounds stunk.
My mom doesn't like to talk about it.
It's a good time to just
But she's
enjoy
been getting sick
and
a
hope.
lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Genetic curse?
And then I was alone.
A genetic disease, probably?
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. They need more alcohol, that's why. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
This was shorter than I thought. I was aware that this is a short game, but I didn't think it was this short. Ooh, lots of things I can talk about this. Because this is an amazing game. From storytelling, from the storytelling perspective, and a little bit of like how they design the game, how it works and everything. It is amazing. It is very, very amazing. You're not reading a journal. You're living a journal. You're experiencing a journal. You're going through flashbacks within flashbacks within flashbacks as if you're reading through it and understanding the story. It is amazing from how they portray it, how everything's shown. Because Edith, right? They wrote it down. She wrote it down in her journal. That's what we saw at the start. And we're actually looking through Edith's perspective. Which is very interesting. How they go for it, yeah. Now, to avoid the curses of the Finches, you have to share this with others. Oh, guess you already did. Is it really a curse? Or is it, you know? So that's how you avoid the curse? That's why she lived that long? I don't think it's a curse. I don't believe in curses. Weirdly enough, I don't believe in curses. I think, right, the reason why she wants to share the memory, Edie wants to share the memory, I think the reason why she wants to share it is because it's simple. She wanted everyone to live on because of it. Yeah. It's just how Eddie coped with all the deaths. She wants them to live on within her memory, within everyone, so everyone knows about them. They don't forget about him. That's why she marked it down and everything. That's why she designs the graves and, you know, have them a little bit unique to how they are. Because everyone has a little bit of uniqueness. I think it is about a sad story of someone who had to live through the deaths of everyone they know. A lot of them died to neglect. Yeah, the kid, you never put a kid into a dangerous environment that they could harm themselves. Because a kid is small, they don't know anything. You basically have to completely baby-proof, keep them under-monitored until they are able to learn and such. That is just how it is. And yeah. And it's how it is. And think about it, right? Yeah. If you think about it, Dawn tried to break the curse. She wasn't able to. Edith tried to break the curse, but she wanted to know more about the story. Eddie is the one that outlives all of them. She recorded everything down. She talked about it. Barbara should have listened to the announcement. Molly, Feather, just Feather, and she'll be fine. Keep her happy, keep her as like safe and such. Make sure to lock the door, lock the window so she doesn't go out and fall out. Kevin, don't build something like that. Never sure. Sam is something that she did to himself. No, he did to himself. Walter, yeah, Walter as well. He had major issues with his mental state because of what happened to Barbara. He would have been fine if he faced it, because what happened to Barbara is unfortunate, but this is also a one-time thing. He needs to know that he could still live on. Yeah. Edith died the year she visited the house, so probably during childbirth. Possibly. That's why she left the little notebook. However, she did try to share it, right? Yeah. She did try to share it. He believed in the curse, that some unseen force would kill him. That's the thing. He could believe in the curse, but he could try to break it. Instead of living like a mold, trying to avoid it and such, that's not living. That's not living at all. He could have found ways to live, to enjoy life. If it is this short, live how you want. Like Sam, I actually like how Sam went, because he put himself out. He knows he has a short life. He's trying to break it. He has tried to break it. He has lived and such. Like, I fully understand that. Out of here, I don't like how I mean, to be fair, he did die from a stupid death. Odin as well, I think, if I remember. Odin is the grandpa. He died of stupid death. I'll be real. Stupid death. Okay, this is something unavoidable, but could be avoided by listening to the radio and listening to what they say. But basically, that part, I would blame Eddie on it, because Eddie and Seven could have rushed to the hospital with these two in there, with bringing these two along, because those two are kids. I would not leave an underage kid into a house, especially in the woods, because that is kind of okay. Stupid death. Dawn is sensible. I like how she does things. Like the fact that she tried to break a curse by not hearing the stories. Yeah, that's understandable. I can understand her perspective at all. And Gregory's a dumb death. Should have Kay should have like done better with it. Gus, this is stupid death. I'll be real. The first game on Finished Swan kind of gives more backstory to Milton. Oh, so this is a second game. I'll look at it for now, because I don't think. Let me see. Oh my god, my ease. I'll take your message instead. I'm gonna go copy and paste. Like, it is very interesting. Ooh, 10% off. I'll go add it to my wish list for now. By splattering paint. That might talk about a bit. That might talk a bit about what happens. However, it's about Monroe. So is it really related to Milton? Or is Monroe something that is related to him? I'm not sure. It might give more backstory to Milton, but I don't know whether it would be related too much. So there's that. I do like the game. Game is very interesting. Instead of a visual novel, instead of just a normal visual novel where they can make it like, you know, they just talk, go through the story, read the book and such. Instead of doing that, instead of putting it like that, they put it into a story where you can play through it, you can experience it. that is what makes this game very, very, very unique. I was expecting more of a life-changing one, in the sense of like, oh, what kind of like something that would change the life, like what happened, maybe something Eddie did that changed things. But no, she's just recording down the deaths, recording down everything, making memorials, grief in her own way, because that is a lot of grief. She outlived her kids, she outlived her husband, she outlived her grandkids, and she outlived everyone. Her grandkids. That is sad. I can see why she drinks alcohol even though she's like that. If you ever get to a point where she's like that, where you're like that, you look around, everyone's younger than you, the ones that should be alive, that should be living on your legacy, passing on like a life that you created, passing on everything. If they're just dead, and then you just see more slowly it just goes further away. Like the generation goes further away, the gaps are all gone. I would do what Eddie do. I would live on. I would still write the tales, show the tales to grandkids, like put up memorials and such, making sure they live on, because hey, technically that would be my children. I'm telling the story of my children to my grandkids. I'm telling the story of my grandchildren to my grandkids and such. You live on, you continue. Lewis's story is one that shocked me the most. I thought he would have died of tinnitus or infection, but I'm surprised he chopped his head off. That must have hurt. Milton disappeared, same with Barbara, I think, right? Someone did sneak in and like cause something with Barbara, which makes sense, because why would they fake like a serial killer story there? Because you would usually have some depth to it. Molly's story, I think she did fail. Kevin, whoosh. Are we good children, mother? No. Nope, you guys are all not children. That's why me and your dad are the force. That's why you're taking on your dad. Half of you are with the dad. Can't believe this. It is good. I like the story. All of the stories are very, very amazingly shown. Not written, but shown. Because it is a fairly simple story. But the way they showcase it, the way they put us into the perspective, it is amazing. The way how childish it is for Greg's story, for Molly's story, it is amazing. And Kevin, same. Kevin is like, you're just swinging along, you're doing something you like, and then you just continue on and on and on. It's like as if, you know, it's like that. Lewis, we slowly move into our delusions, moved into our substance and such. You're trying to get away from mundane life. It makes sense. Gus, you're just playing around with the stuff. I can see how it is. We know what happened with the other ones, so yeah. Hi, Pookie! Hi, Pookie! Man, I finished the game early. I don't know what to do. I wanna switch to art. I have art that I'm working on. But I wanna like lay down a bit. But I love watching people play for this. Funny enough, you're the second VTuber I follow that played this for the first time this week. Oh, maybe it's the timing, you know? Sometimes you just have more people playing it. I think that's what happened a bit. So yeah, back to art jail. Art jail I go. I can't really showcase it yet, so I might just have to do off stream. No. I mean, to be fair, for 3 hours, I can see. We're playing it slow. We're going fairly slowly. So 3 hours is pretty far. Do you know other lock? No, we know 4 other, 5 even. There are many locks. There are many locks. You think you're the only one, huh? Can't believe this. You think you're the only one. I personally prefer Red Lock 69. Oh yeah, Red Lock 69 is very funny. Like, that's very, very funny. That's fair. My question is, I don't know whether I'll recommend this game to people because it is an amazing story, but I'm still confused on why. Why is it, you know? Yeah. It's because Sam's story, if you two-tap it, right? You make sure you tap it again, you would know for a fact that they're dead. So there's also that. It's simple. Same with, I guess if they actually build better protection, then yeah. Like, all of the stuff could be avoided. But my question is why, Dawn just got sick, to be fair. Dawn got sick, Edith, childbirth. It's just a lot of stuff could be avoided and a lot of stuff are just accidental. Redlock 69 is in the NTR jocks, not the NTR jocks. No, not them. Oh, yeah. I don't know whether I'll recommend this game because it's not like a game where I would be like, yep, this is amazing. I would gladly just continue. I would gladly like recommend this without doubt because I have some mixed feelings on this. But from what I know, I would only recommend this game to people who are looking for a good narration game. Like something, how do you tell a good story? How do you tell a story without telling a story, without saying it out loud, without telling a lot of stuff in it? This is how you can do a good story. Environmental telling. You can tell what their hobbies are, what they are, and everything by just looking at it. Because Seven Eddie, I remember seeing a lot of pictures and everything, a lot of those decorative memoir, all of those stuff. They're in there. The reason why is like, yeah, it's more like a movie, one you semi-control. Yeah, similar to a movie. Yeah, it is I guess if you put it in that perspective, it is a movie. You can choose to miss out on stories, you can choose to continue with it. And from how the tree works, how the house works, it's also similar to that. It is a good movie, but a decent game. It is fairly interesting. Yeah, but if you like a story-based game, if you like a very heavy story, a story where it's like it makes you think a bit, makes you enjoy going through an experience, then yeah. I don't think there is replayability of it, unless there's something else I can go look through it, or else I don't really see it. Yeah, I finished the game. I just finished the game. It took me probably like 3 hours, a little bit before, because I did take like a few breaks here and there and such. So yeah, short game. It is very short, but it is a very, very interesting game. Would I say this is like a game that changed me? No, not really. I can see how sad it is, but if I have to compare it to other games I've seen, like games that I know has affected me, Amori is one that affected me a lot. Amori, and because they both deal with like, oh, how do you deal with grief? Eddie's way of dealing with grief is writing down these stuff, showing these stuff and such. Later on, it turned into her way of grieving was turned into a curse and such, which is like, that is itself is kind of sad. Omori's way of it is also showing and then living through it. You're going through, you're controlling Omori and such. You're living through your grief and everything. They were just fairly... Both have their own ways of showing, but most of the time it's still showing and such, instead of like just telling it directly. Living through it. And the fact that they put Edith in, which is gonna be interesting on how the kid's gonna live on. Do they spread out into another branch? Or do they continue on with it? So that's the main story. Maybe it just ends like that. Because the branch just ends like that. Because like... No one's gonna go back to it. Probably. And the kid's probably gonna follow the... Edith's partner. However, my question is, right, if you go to the credits, right, you can see there are pictures of people. Is it based on them or is it not? Because if it is based on them, that is something I want to know. If this is based on Iroh's story, is the name accurate? Is any part of the stories in there accurate? Based on a true story, that's what I mean. Because I'm not really sure. It is. Oh. Let me go look through whether it's something that talks about more in detail. Maybe I missed something and such. I found a chronicle timeline with Odin being born in Norway, so he wrote 2 books and then moved away. Edith Jr., after Sir, and then Joanne. 7 was born in Norway. Eddie. Oh, what remains of Edith Finch? That's why it's called Eddie. Born in Norway. Odin lost his wife and such. Set sail to US. So this is happening in US, America. Died in the sea. Yep. Yeah, Molly was a baby by then when they are at the Orca Island. Build a house and continued on. And Odin was the first one to be buried. Barbara was born, and she started in the movie. Molly died. Sam and Kevin are born, and Walter was born. Now Barbara dies, 16. Kevin dies at 11. Okay, there's nothing much special here. Everything says it's just stuff I didn't miss. Huh. So I don't think I missed anything. But to be fair, I beat the game. So technically, spoilers are fine now if I have beat the game. Because there's nothing to spoil. I beat the game. Yeah! And... well, that's all. Time to eat. Good night. Good night, Lost. Enjoy sleep. I'll wrap it up here then. It's an interesting game. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for art. For I think I will be canceling this week's Monster Hunter, so no Monster Hunter for this week. I'll make an announcement later on. I will add on to the announcement. I'll add on to the announcement with the usual stuff. But yeah, there will be no Monster Hunter from no Monster Hunter Rise this week, and I'll like announce the schedule. I only got notified fairly late. Is there anyone that's alive right now? Oh. Is there anyone playing this game? Because this is... I assume this is a fairly niche game to play nowadays.
Look at you being late to a stream.
Hi, Night. Look at you late.
Look at you being late to a stream. Okay, we can rate now.
Let's see. Are they playing on YouTube? They're doing a rerun? Oh! Are they live on? Oh. I'm not sure whether they are. Yeah, I'm not sure where the other chat is. Oh, I'll see you guys to Helix then, or maybe I should. You guys want? I'll let you guys choose. You guys want Digimon or ooh? There's someone who's doing Marvel Rivals that I haven't rated before. I would send you guys off to someone new, if I could, but I am not sure. Oh, no. Maybe I could suggest someone to raid. Can you DM me it? Let me check. Usually I wanna like check for yeah. Hey, thanks Wiz. I've been trying to get more. I've been trying to branch myself out more so I can meet more people. Usually, right? There's a lot of people starting to stream around like an hour later, so I have people to write, but now it's like, this is the awkward time where everyone's on and not, you know. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Wiz. Let me check. They are doing a collab. Yeah, they are doing a collab. I probably will avoid that just so since I understand how awkward it is to get away during a collab. Oh Momo, thank you so much for the help pack. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Yeah, so whoop. Let me go check. You know what? Misstream indeed. Momo, you have anyone that that's not like collabing right now? That anyone that you can recommend? I wanna rate first. I wanna rate someone new. I've been rating the same few people. Wait, never mind. But Ray though. Wait, Ray just started. What? You know what? No. I've rated Ray too many times. Okay, Momo, can you DM me a name if you have? No one's that's alive. Okay, never mind. Ray it is. Immediate 180 change. I know. Cyano. What are you, a woman? Yes. Oh man, it's like woman with a cup of tea. Literally. It's alright. Thanks, Momo. I'll probably see. Eventually I'll get more. Eventually I'll get more selections. I'll get more selections. Let's see. Way. No! My E! Cyano's a woman. Is this the first time you know? You know what? I can't believe this, Rumpus. I'm sentencing you to Ray. Is she streaming on? She hasn't pressed the button. No, she hasn't pressed the button. No, Feb 2. I'll be a first. I can't press the I! Can someone give me an I or E? Actually, wait, no, Momo has I and E. Thanks, Momo. I know you're probably not here, but... Well, as a woman? Lorlax from the hit movie Lorlax. Lorlax. Take care, Cyano. Hey. You can tell how horrible it is. I have no E's and such. I have rat. I need you guys to see what I've typed. I need you guys to see how horrendous I've typed. And this is horrible. This is horrible. What am I typing? Cyano. Cyano. Stop typing bad things then. My I's and E's are broken since the start of the day. It's been broken for so long. My E's. Maybe that's just how it is. Rat. Put me in the shame corner. Put me in the shame corner. In fact, I can't type. I'm in the shame corner. But yeah, one last thing. That happened. That happened. That's gonna happen. 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 Cool. Okay. Let's go, rat. Wiz, thanks for the eye. Shame corner time. Back to the shame corner I go. I'm back to full shame. Rapid Ray. I hasn't started YouTube yet, so your YouTube side of stream, so we can wait at the waiting room. Yeah. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for art. We're gonna continue on with the art that we're doing, and I'll see you guys on Friday for the stream anniversary, for my Twitch anniversary. Man, cool stuff. Cool. Oh, there's only 3 streams for the week, but it's alright. I'm gonna be taking a bit of a break, and after that I'm gonna go for more games. I can feel it. My art block's slowly slipping away. My power is immense. Back to the shame corner I go, because my power is too immense. My shame corner. Maybe that's life. You live, you record down stuff, you move on. And then that's how it is, but it's alright. You live, you record down things, you move on. And then you realize that everything you record down is BP. So you just get a bunch of, around. To us. Look, it's a human. It's a human shape. Alright. Latinos! Give me the Latinos!